Heading back into the woods here. Part of my finger in the camera and all. Heading back into the woods here, and we're gonna build a little camp. I'm gonna build a winterized camp, actually. Hoping nobody's hunting back here. As you can see, I got camo on. Camouflage packet you can't see right now, but I'll give you a heads up on the gear that I have, that I brought with me, which is basic stuff. Not an overnighter, just a camp build and head back out. Looking for several spots. One, the area I'm in isn't posted, so that's a plus. So it's gonna have to be in this area here. Two, I want to put it in an area where I'm not going to interfere with hunters and everything, so I'm not chasing deer, small game out of here. Three, I need to find an area where there's some decent deadfall, and deadfall that's not completely rotted out. That way I can use what's on the ground to build, as opposed to knocking something down that's living, which I don't want to do. Also need to find a spot where there's at least 4 trees in a square. That way I could build a decent, basically mini cabin. I want to be able to put something to where it'll fit maybe 1-2 people comfortably with gear, and also have be able to put a little stove in there. I don't remember where I seen it at, but I was probably watching the video, and seen this guy made a small wood stove out of an old army ammo box, and I thought that was pretty neat. And it's cheap. Go to one of your army surplus stores and get you an ammo box for like $10 or something. Might even be able to find one at the Goodwill. And yeah, get a little stovepipe, nothing huge. You're only basically heating a small area. There's a lot of deer tracks up here. Basically walking on them right now. For those of you who have no idea where I'm at, I'm up behind my parents' place. Woods I've been frequenting a lot. Used to camp back here as a kid and all. Had a sweet site back here, and that kind of got it's no longer active. It's still there, but I ain't going back there. It's all posted. Matter of fact, I'm coming up on a lot of posted signs right now. So I'm thinking somewhere in this area here I could build something. The further back I go, better chances I have of coming up on people that are hunting, even though I don't think it's hunting season anymore. I think that's over. It's currently about 10 in the morning, maybe 11, give or take. And we're not too far back. quarter mile maybe, if that. But the area that I'm in right now is pretty close to the houses and all. Not that it really matters right now because I'm just building a little camp. Like I said, the further back I go, it's all posted. All that area behind me, there's power lines that run this right here. And on the other side of those is posted. Right here it isn't. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody has to own this. I just don't know who. But there's a lot of deadfall here. And I'm seeing some pretty prime spots right now, you know, to build a shelter. I don't know if you can see that, but over my down in there's a pump house. That's where we get our water from and all, the neighborhood water. And so we're not gonna go too close to that. I don't think they own this property right here. I doubt it. So we're gonna set up something. I'm sure you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk. So we're gonna set up something in here. Actually thinking maybe closer to the hill. A lot of kids come up here in on their quads and all, and their golf cart and what have you, snowmobiles, but I haven't seen no tracks lately, so they either gave up on that or everything broke down on them. So yeah, we're gonna do a little wandering here in this area and see what we could find to set up a camp and all. I'm gonna have to find some pine boughs too, and I'm not too far off from a pine grove. It's actually right behind me. It's on the other side of the power lines here, so that shouldn't be too hard to go over there and get me some spruce and some pine boughs for a roof and possibly walls. I also do want to kind of try to blend in, so I know in the summertime it'd be a little bit more covered, but right now we're kind of working with what we got. So, well, enough of me talking. I'm going to get this show on the road here. Hey guys, I'm back. Found a spot. It's not bad. I actually started building. Give you guys a little tour. This would be the doorway coming in here. So I basically just I used some cordage, paracord, and strung everything up. And I'm gonna build the walls up underneath it, and on the outside of the walls, I think I'm gonna drive some stakes in to the ground here, which is pretty frozen right now. Drive some stakes in, tie the wall off so it doesn't fall over. And then this is just a temporary roof right here. A couple pieces I put up there, just temporary for now, until I get get some more material further back. A lot of this deadfall is pretty rotten. It's still good. It's still hard in the middle. It's pretty rotten on the outside though, but it's pretty sturdy. It's holding up. A couple big trees I'm gonna push over. They're completely dead and broke off the top, and that'll help out a lot with these walls. And then I could pack the walls with leaves and branches and all to give it some more insulation. Yeah, so far it's been pretty quiet up here. Heard a couple gunshots earlier, distance. It sounded like somebody was working on something, but I don't see them. But yeah, that's what we got going on so far. So I do a little more building. It's about 12:30. I've been up here for about 2 hours now. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe work another hour, head back down to the house, and get something to eat. I didn't bring no food or nothing up here. I probably should have, but oh well, I'm not far. So I'll catch up with you later. Guys, out here, just day 2 of the shelter build. It's coming along pretty good. Taking a little tour, and I'll show you what we got done so far. It's 3 o'clock right now. We've been up here since, I'm gonna say 9. I brought a bunch of water with me. I brought some ramen. Cooked up a meal around noon, and I've been steady working on this thing. So here it is. Small fireplace. I put that rock up so I don't burn my walls to pieces. You can tell they're kind of rotted, but they're still decent in the middle. Right here, I had this beam here slid down on me and knocked half of this wall right here down. So what I did is I put that log up there temporarily. It was a pretty big issue, actually. I had a feeling that I was going to have slanted walls like this, but that's alright because it kind of goes with the hill. Got some nice wind come through here too, so I've been trying to button everything up. The roof ain't done yet, but it's mostly there. Pretty much everything is going to be covered in pine and spruce boughs, so that'll keep a lot of the rain and all out, the snow. If it snows, it's going to get some snow in here, but not much. Really not too worried about that. I'm worried more about the wind coming through here, whipping through here. I put up this chintzy support beam here, which isn't really doing nothing. I just put it there kind of more or less to hold this wall up. And I got a couple other ones. I've been basically tightening things up. Like I said, it's pushing 3. It's actually a little after 3. I've been up here almost all day, basically all day. Not tired by any means, but I figured I'd get back down to the house and hang out down there for a bit. Probably come back up here tomorrow. I want to try to get everything completely built, or everything up tomorrow. I think Saturday is supposed to be like 50. You're in the 50s Saturday, so I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to spend the night up here Saturday. Christmas Eve is Sunday. They are calling for some snow. I think Monday, freezing rain and all, which might be pretty crazy. Hopefully this thing don't collapse. But I think I'm gonna tighten up a little more here and get some more supports up, and then we'll head back to the house. Till next time. Hey guys, Hal here. Back again. Currently sitting in my camp. I got a little fire going. Got a little bit more done. Got a lot of the back wall up. Roof is still gotta finish that. Yeah, as you can see. And here, that's gonna be a window, and right here, that's going to be another window. There's my doorway here. I got some work to do. I just made some eggs. I got some pasta here. Probably not going to cook that today. Got about another day's work to finish everything up. Another real long day's work to finish everything up and get everything ready for Saturday. Saturday morning I'll probably come up to and work and have the camp ready for Saturday night to spend the night and all. So Sunday's Christmas Eve. I'll be going back to the house Sunday morning, and then I think Monday, Christmas night, I think we're going to my brother's for dinner, so that ought to be cool. But other than that, I'll check you later. And I got quite a bit accomplished today. I'll take you in here and put up some of the roof. It's basically contractor bags, and I put the logs back up on top of it here. Over here, I fixed this wall up. Still got to tighten them up a little bit. I cut some posts. I actually started started working on my window here. I put this in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have another one of these logs here right underneath, and it's going to be on a swivel, so you can open the window up and you can actually put a stick out like this to hold it open. And I think I might do that with the other side over there, with this big area right here that's all wide open. I got some more rock here. I raised my bench. Got a little fire going. I did have an inferno in there earlier. I built a bed. I don't know if you can see it too well. Built a bed. Actually pretty comfortable. I did have a huge pile of wood right here, but I ended up going through a bunch of it and using it for the shelter. I put up 2 more posts. This one here, and I put up one inside, basically holding this wall together. So far, it's coming along pretty good. I started building a little rake, but it didn't turn out that great, so I disassembled it and gave up on it. Other than that, basically almost done here. I'm gonna sit here and wait for this fire to die down. There's still some pretty hot coals, and I'm throwing some wood on it. I think it's actually getting kind of chilly. It started to rain. It didn't really rain that bad though. It just kind of drizzled, but it was enough to get me into quick mode to throw up that roof there. I'm probably gonna need another 2 or 3 bags, probably two big contractor bags, and I'll have that roof done. The bags ain't really gonna hold nothing out, but they're gonna prevent a lot from coming in. I'm kind of hoping that the water don't pool up in the middle of them and just sink them down into the to the shelter. It's supposed to pour tomorrow all day, so I kind of want to get this thing up. I think tomorrow morning, bright and early, I'm gonna be up here, finish the roof at least, and put that window in. I still don't have a door yet. I'm like wide open right here, but yeah, I'm gonna reduce as much work as I can tomorrow. I think if it does start raining, at least I'll have the roof up and everything, and I can take cover. It's actually getting pretty dark, so not really much else I can do up here right now. I mean, I could cut up some wood, but probably just hold off till tomorrow. I was gonna camp tomorrow night, but with that rain coming, I'm a little sketched out. I think I'll play it by ear. If it really starts coming down and starts coming into the shelter, I'll probably call it. But if it ain't too bad, I might wing it. Sunday, I'm going hiking with my brother and Matt and Katie. Not sure where we're going yet. Probably somewhere local. Probably just a little day hike in and out. But other than that, I guess tomorrow you'll see me again up here building. And until then, I'll check you later.